So you've planned out everything, your outfits, your first dance, your wedding cake. And now how do you plan to exit? Well, we've been given the sweets. So how are you guys going to hit the streets? Hey there, Amy Rigetti here, your host, and welcome back to the South Asian Wedding Guru. Today, we're going to talk about reception exits and why they're just as important as your ceremony exit because it kind of gives people an idea of what to do after it's done. While after parties are all the fame these days, it's a matter of how do you say goodbye or how do you get away without that awkward goodbye? Well, today I'm going to cover a little bit of that and give you some food for thought as you plan what your exit strategy is. Remember that I am always here to give advice, insight, and my experience on what I've seen done, what I could see done better, and how it is that you can incorporate these thoughts into your wedding today. Whether or not you really need a reception send-off is completely up to you, but I will say it goes a long way to just be able to end your time with restricted venues that are like noise ordinances have to be adhered to. We have to be out by a certain time. It just gives you a level of understanding of how you are going to get everybody off venue and on time so that you're not incurring fees that could be charged because your venue requires you guys to wrap up and vendors to be locked up, loaded, and out by a certain time. That is one of the good reasons to do an exit, but there are hotels that really do not have end times and nobody's really going anywhere. They're all staying and everybody just wants to dance the night away. Well, you certainly can leave, especially if you're having some type of bridal party after gathering or night out or after party or whatever it is that you plan on doing to be able to spend that extra time with your friends. We see this a lot and a lot of people want to do it. And remember, if you're getting a wedding album, yeah, you can always end it on dancing the night away. But the fun parts and the real closure to those albums is how you guys have left to embark on your lives together. And whether that's through a rickshaw exit, sparkler send off, or some type of getaway car, it is completely up to you. It's something that you just want to be able to put some thought into. I know that with our South Asian weddings, a lot of girls are shying away from the traditional vidai. And that I'm going to save for another episode. But I do want you to know that my feelings on this particular episode is why not mix your cultures? Why not mix the Indian way of doing things with the American way of doing things and really embrace the Vidai altogether? I say wait until the very end of your reception and do it. Set up the car at that time. Who knows, maybe even scheduling the car at the end of the night instead of a midday. You might get a better rate for that, especially if you're hiring a chauffeur driver. I would love to see the girls 45 minutes before the reception is about to end. I would love to see my clients in general start their getaway, set up. A lot of people will do cold sparklers during the first dance and stuff, but why not do something different? I'm tired of seeing the same old thing. Use those sparklers for good and make sure that you ask your DJs to set up the cold sparklers outside instead of giving everybody weapons of fire to end off your reception with. Ask them if they can set up the cold sparklers outside so that your guests can all meet and greet you out there, but have a safe place to allow those cold sparklers on the other side of the car for you to be able to get into the car and be able to have this send off in a very Western way. Why are we so stuck on just partying the night away or, not even doing the vidai at all? It's a beautiful thing to do. And I really feel in order for time allowances and stuff, why not do it at the end and end on that note? Allow yourself a getaway that doesn't have to be with all these friends and family. You can run away and not feel guilty about it, but allow yourself to get in that car, go away, even if it's to loop back to the hotel so you can get into your after party clothes and spend time with those friends and family that you didn't get to have that one-on-one party time with throughout the chaos of the day. This is one of my things that I really, 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 really would like to see the girls and guys take a more thoughtful approach too, because we are seeing more and more people just say, no, we're just going to end the night dancing. You don't need to stay there till the end type of thing. But I tell you, maybe instead of doing receptions that are so long and so exhausting, cut them a little bit shorter, have a beautiful send off, and allow people to be able to have that cultural element that they really do love and enjoy. Give that opportunity to your parents. I feel like the clients that don't do the vidai kind of steal that moment from the bride side, right? This is them sending her off, I wouldn't say giving her away, but sending her to be in the care and presence of the groom side. They're kind of saying goodbye, but making it clearly known as a family. We want you to be loved and cared for because we are giving you over to this family on the understanding that they're going to love you like we do. And so I just say, think it through a little bit more because there's so much more that we can do in the way of South Asian weddings that end this on a higher note. We start these events on a high note, end on a high note. And so if you guys have felt that any part of this particular episode has made you guys think or given you a little bit of food for thought, drop a quick comment below and give others a reason to do something different as well. If you've done something different in your wedding that you're like, we actually incorporated the East meets West vibe in this, share it because the only way for people to make a difference, create change, and stop doing the same thing over and over again is for people to get sparked by something somebody else did. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. We're just trying to make it a little bit more cultured and creative. So there you have it. This is my episode on your exit strategy for your ceremony, and I cannot wait to see you on the next episode.